This situation is real disturbing because this shows how easy it is to blackmail somebody. Usually I'm late on the draw on these type of videos, but today I want to be ahead of it. Pause. Shannon Sharpe. Okay, we all know what happened to Shannon Sharpe. He got accused of sexual assault. A young lady that he was seeing, and she was suing for $50 million. To help her case, she released some pre-recorded phone calls.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so...
I don't want to be... Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounded like some sexual games. I feel as though. Anyway, let's go ahead and read this and let's talk about it. Shannon Sharpe has settled a $50 million rape and sexual assault lawsuit that was filed against him earlier this year. Tony Bugsby, the attorney of the woman who filed the lawsuit, confirms to People that he and Sharpe's lawyers have reached a mutual agreed upon resolution. So when I originally seen people posting about this, and he said it was he used another word. Anyway, he used another word, but the way he said it, I was trying to figure out, did Shannon Sharpe pay, or was it a situation where the allegations was proven false and it was dismissed and nobody's moving forward? But apparently, he must have paid us some money under the table. In a way, I understand. In a way, I don't understand. I understand because if you know anything about these type of cases, it would have cost him more to keep paying the lawyers and keep everything going than it would have cost him just to pay her to get her to go away. To defend himself and prove that he was innocent, it would have cost him more. Think about that. Based on us knowing that, what is preventing another Shannon Sharpe situation? Every year or every month, we have these allegations come out about a man in power. You know, some young girl that he's messing with, some young lady that he's seeing, having some type of relationship with. Things go sour. She decide, you know what? You touched me the wrong way. I ain't like that. I'm suing. This individual of status ends up getting shamed. He ends up losing millions in endorsements. You know, his name is smeared. Personally, this is what these folks play on. They play on the fact that you don't want your brand to be tarnished. They play on the fact that you don't want to wake up every day and just see your name all over the internet. They prey on the fact that you don't want to keep these type of situations going. So you're going to settle. They're going to hit you for a big ass number, $50 million, and you're going to settle for like $10 million. It's a win-win, technically. Really, it's not a win-win because you're paying. She don't have to pay the lawyer fee. The lawyers get paid off of what you pay her. So all she has to do is show up and sound convincing. Both sides acknowledge the long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship, he said. After protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutual agreed upon resolution. All matters have been addressed satisfactorily and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice, Bugsby added. Sharpe's attorney, Lanny Davis, declined to comment on the case when reached for comment by People. So when the Shannon Sharpe story originally broke, I had made a video. I never released the video because I felt as though it might have been a little too controversial, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not big on controversy. But I'm going to give y'all a brief summary. So in the video, I was detailing when I was single. You know, when I was in my 20s, when I was a teenager, you know, I was just out here having fun. Meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping around. I guess you could say it was a different time back then. But I had the question for my subscribers, my male subscribers. Because I know some of y'all were out here having fun also. So my question was, make a list. Make a list of all the women that you've been with, right? And on that list, circle the names of the women you think if you were to make millions of dollars, would come back and try to Shannon Sharpe you? Out of all the ladies on that list, who you think would run that shakedown on you? I did it myself. And I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Ooh, I don't ever want to be famous. I don't ever want to be famous. It's a lot of things we do on a daily basis that could potentially come with consequences. And those consequences might come about if you're in a different tax bracket. You know what I mean? I feel as though right now, I do my little YouTube. Nobody's going to bother me. You know, you might work your corporate job. Nobody don't bother you. Nobody knows about you. But there's a chance, right? You have a big break. Somebody stumble upon a talent that you might have. You might have a talent for acting. Who knows? You could be the next Denzel. You get in a few movies. You start getting big. You start blowing up. And then out of nowhere, somebody from your past comes back and says, yeah, bro, in 1992, I ain't like the way you touched me. I ain't like the way he touched me in 1992. I'm filing a sexual assault lawsuit. I'm suing for $50 million. And there's really nothing you can do about it. There is not a single thing you can do about it. Because guess what? You're going to end up having to settle just like Shannon Sharpe had to settle. Because every day that those allegations are looming over your head, you have to pay lawyer fees. You have to pay lawyer fees. On top of paying lawyer fees, let's say you had a brand deal. Now you're going to lose your brand deal. Because don't no company want to be associated with that. It's a crazy world out here, man. I will say this, though. Shannon, you walked into this. I'm a big supporter, dog. But hopefully this comes as a life lesson to you. You probably ain't going to be on your freaky shit no more. You probably ain't going to be out here choking no more bitches. I tell you that. I know you ain't going to be choking no more bitches. That's done. That freaky side is done. You might as well buy you a blow-up doll and choke the air out that heifer. But your choking days is over. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you work so hard and just like that, somebody could just come out and accuse you of something. Shannon definitely walked into this. You know, you messing with a young girl that is about 30 years younger than you. I don't even know how old is she. How old is she? Is she 21 yet? Can I say that she's still a child? Because she pulling grown woman moves. I don't know how much y'all settled for, right? But if she asked for 50, let's say y'all settled for 10. After the lawyers take their cut, she's straight. If she used that money wisely, she's set for the rest of her life. She don't never have to work again. She's a child pulling business moves. That was a business move, Shannon. This is the thing about these type of relationships, right? When you in a relationship and y'all doing all that freaky shit, and y'all crossing the line, doing a lot of that freaky shit, there's always room for somebody having buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse is a big thing when it comes to having sexual relations with somebody. I have a friend who was intimate with a young lady. The young lady got in a new relationship, and I guess her hoish ways started catching up to her. And she just came out and told her husband that my boy, you know, he R-worded her. When she came out, her friends were the one that actually outed her on some like, yo, you're lying. Her friends. If it wasn't for her friends, God knows what would have happened to my boy. He might have got locked up for this shit. So buyer's remorse is a big thing. A similar situation, but it's not as drastic, is when you have a coworker that you flirt with all the time. You know, every day, y'all flirting back and forth with each other. Then one day she might just be in a bad mood. And you, not knowing she's in a bad mood, might continue the flirtatious behavior. You know, you might continue saying inappropriate things like it's just a normal Tuesday. And to your surprise, when HR come pull you off the line and having that conversation with you, and that's how it happens. Buyer's remorse, man. You have to be very careful out here. I think her and Shannon had one of those freaky ass relationships, and he might have did something that rubbed her the wrong way, and she needed to wash all that dirt off of her back. And she said, you know what? All right, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm gonna get paid while doing it. I hope this comes as a life lesson to you, Mr. Sharpe. But you are not a normal human being, brother. And when I say that, I mean financially. Financially, you are a target. You gotta move differently. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.